Updated January 2, 2018, 5:13 p.m. Share, sign up for our weekly newsletter. Never miss a moment. Woohoo, your life just got exponentially better and more stylish now you've signed up for our newsletter. Fabulousness awaits. Vivian Alamai is back on Days of Our Lives, and Salem is in big trouble. Of course, newer viewers might not be familiar with the classic villainess played by Louise Sorrell since her introduction. Although Marge Doucet stepped in once as a temporary replacement, now that she's returned to the soap, let us fill you in on why everyone in Salem isn't particularly happy to see her. Vivian arrived in Salem in March of 1992 determined to take over the Alamai family business, but John inherited it instead. To maintain some power, Vivian married Victor, but it didn't last long and he left her for Kate. When Carly learned that Vivian's adopted son, Nicholas, was really her and Lawrence's child she had been led to believe was dead, she went after custody and started a bitter feud. Vivian's attempt to have her manservant, Ivan, tamper with Carly's brakes failed, so she goaded Carly into an argument on a terrace so she could throw herself off and frame her. After that, Vivian plotted to poison Carly's hospital patients to frame her for murder. She then drugged the doc so everyone would think she was dead. And when Carly was buried, Viv included some oxygen and water so she would wake up buried alive. Vivian and Kate often clashed over Victor. Photo credit Paul Skipper. SUBCRIBE.com. Vivian soon came to realize that the medication she was taking for her heart was making her crazy, and she and Ivan quickly dug Carly up. She then set her sights on destroying Kate and Victor's marriage, and even stole Kate's egg so she would become pregnant with Victor's son, Philip. Later, Vivian married a man she thought was wealthy, but was really just Stefano's caretaker. But after Jonesy died, Stefano romanced Vivian to get his possessions back and even put a mood-controlling device in her tooth. Eventually, Vivian left town with Ivan to live off his lottery winnings. In 2009, Vivian returned to Salem seeking revenge on Carly for Lawrence's death. Learning that Carly had an illegitimate daughter, Viv plotted to kill Melanie to make Carly suffer. Fortunately, her multiple attempts failed miserably, so at Victor's urging, she focused her ire on Carly again. But enlisting Chloe's help didn't work because the young woman backed out and couldn't go through with their plan to kill Carly. A jealous Vivian was still in love with Victor, and feeling threatened by Maggie, plotted to have her newest rival buried alive as well. Brady discovered Vivian's morbid plan to get rid of Maggie. Photo credit Paul Skipper. Studios.com. Unfortunately, Vivian's plan backfired when Brady learned of it and he had her put in the sarcophagus. Instead, Gus freed his employer and they buried Maggie, but Victor rescued her. Later, it was revealed that Vivian had a son, Quinn, who was forcing Chloe to be a prostitute. Gus grew jealous of Quinn and framed him for a series of murders, but the truth eventually was revealed. Ivan returned to Salem to reveal to Vivian that he had made a fortune as a producer and director of Bollywood movies and took her back to India where they could live happily ever after. Vivian and her new son are set to take Salem by storm. Photo credit XJ Johnson. Studios.com. However, as the residents of Salem prepared to ring in 2018, Vivian crashed the New Year's Eve party at Doug's place with Stefan Octavius Demera and revealed that he is her and Stefano's son she was told had died at birth as she backs up her son's quest to take over Demera Enterprises. Who knows what else she may have planned this time around? Stay tuned as the story develops to find out, and for more Days news, keep reading Soaps in Depth magazine. More from CBS. Soaps in Depth. Days actress Heather North dead at 71 after her latest Days exit. Alison Sweeney declares I'd be happy to return again. Daytime star Cassie DePaiva shares continued good news about her health.